People in chat, let me know if you're there. New game. Tanker then plant. Normal. Radar tech 2.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of metal gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses had been out in the cold too long.
Actually, while this is going, because this is a long-ass cutscene, I am going to... well, refresh this. I'm also gonna make an important note on my stream. Copy. Paste, duplicate. Yes, MGS2 is very good. I never considered MGS2 my favorite back in the day, but I played MGS2 6 years after it came out, and that was still around the time when everybody was like, oh, the game sucks, it's dumb, I want to play Solid Snake. Just move this here. And I was like, actually, the game's fine. I've definitely developed more of an appreciation for it as I got older. But even back then, I was like, oh, this is actually pretty good. I think I mentioned it to you, Cher, before. If I didn't, then my bad. But I know that one of the localizers for this game completely like shat on Kojima in an interview.
Oh boy, he's right on schedule. He'll know soon enough.
The audio for the game's coming through okay, right? Is it too loud or too quiet or anything? Oh, I forgot to do the thing. There we go.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
The stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
No way. Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed?
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out sooner or later. She's better off assuming it's sooner and quit while she's
I definitely
sick.
recommend.
True.
There's
Okay,
a fan
Snake,
patch for
let's
the
get
game.
to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were
I definitely
sold on the black
recommend
market
getting that
after Shadow
because
Moses?
by default
All
this game's
Ocelot's
janky
doing.
as hell.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up
But
to
yes,
the top
by
level
default
of
it
the
does have
infrastructure, to the
gamepad
bridge.
support.
We need to
Yeah.
find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know.
I don't know
about
if
this
you
new
know this,
prototype.
but you can fuck around in those
Capabilities,
chats and
deployment
just
method, we don't
if you
even know
hit
how
left
close
trigger
it
and
is to
right trigger,
completion.
you can
If we
make
know where
Snake
the testing
respond to
room
certain
is, I can
things,
start to
and that's
draw
what all
some
the
reasonable
yeah
conclusions.
was.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9.
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake? Cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you? Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
Oh no.
They don't look
The framing for the camera doesn't
Hey,
match.
first to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please. I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper. What? we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. What's their game? Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon, how many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
AKS 74U. Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair. I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
Man, so I played a version
Looks like the tanker's
of
theirs now.
Metal Gear Solid Twin
Hey,
Snakes recently,
Zaleska.
and it's not a fully working version.
Camel chopper.
Like, cutscenes break all the time. And it just makes me really want to play, like, the actual version of the
We
game.
need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport,
But that game
aren't they
is, like,
some kind of
impossible to
military
get your hands
commandos?
on without
Not
spending too
necessarily.
much money.
It could be the KA-62,
And I
the
hate
civil
that they
model.
won't port it.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right, I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
Yeah. How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96.
I actually have...
Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
What's
I'll
it
be
called?
waiting just past
I
the
have
Arizona
the Metal
bridge.
Gear Solid
You need to be off that
Legacy
ship by then.
Collection.
I'll be in touch.
It comes with literally every Metal Gear game on disc, besides MGS1, which they only give you a download code for, but I got it used. No, the HD collection does not have 1. It only has 2 and 3. And Peace Walker. You can only get MGS1 Twin Snakes for GameCube. That's the only console it's available on. So I'm gonna let you know I'm not that good at this game. I love Metal Gear, but I'm bad at them. So I'm probably gonna get spotted a lot. Especially because the last time I beat this game was like over 10 years ago. That is true. If it was European Extreme, I would lose a lot.
Do you want to save, Snake? Snake, you of course know the saying, one for all for one?
What is this all of a sudden?
Oh, I figured you'd need a lot of motivation, so I came prepared. It's from the Three Musketeers. The book, not the candy bar. Anyway, it means that if you go up against everyone by yourself, they'll gang up on you too, I think. Since you're on your own on that ship, you need to take this to heart and avoid confrontations. How was that? Just like the old days, huh?
Almost reminds me of Mei Ling. But you sure you got it right?
Of course. And I'll teach you a lot more of these. You can count on it.
Great.
No, I didn't want to. Okay. Oh shit. My feet are wet. That's right. Well, that surprisingly worked out.
Freeze.
Automaton's kind of person probably. He probably would do that. Ooh, stuff. Security camera. Oh yeah, I think the ice cube technology is on this level actually. Oh. Oh, that's C4. Okay.
What you're wielding right now is a converted Beretta M92F, designed to fire tranquilizer rounds. A direct hit will knock the target unconscious. Think of those rounds as tiny syringes. The impact of the round causes the mixing of two chemicals in the shell. The resulting gas compresses a tiny piston and injects the tranquilizer in the bullet's tip into the target's skin. The tranquilizer's effects are felt at different times depending on where the bullet lands. A head or heart shot will take effect immediately, but a round that hits somewhere like feet or hands will take a while. Use the first-person view attack for maximum accuracy. The gun is fitted with a suppressor, so there's no need to worry about alerting the enemy with the noise. But since it is a tranquilizer gun, the M9 has its limitations. All it can do is knock the enemy unconscious. Keep that in mind.
I think there's a cardboard box in here. Yep, and then a guy is designed to come in here now.
Was there a noise just now? Freeze. Huh? Don't kill me. Oh.
Some of these moments aren't in here. Yep, you'll see that. And the game treats it as a reveal. I remember it showing up and a lot of people commenting on it, but I don't think any character outright mentions her mom's armpit hair. The camera's just zoomed in on it at the time because I think she just has her hands up from Snake. Oh my god, what is it, Otacon?
Snake, wait! Don't move!
I see it. Some kind of device on both sides of the hall. Infrared sensors?
Right, and they're linked to...
Yes, Raiden can slip on bird poop.
Semtex.
Exactly. Plastic explosives. If you trip the sensors...
I'll be sleeping with the fish.
There is a part
along
of this
with
game
entire ship.
where you can
That
let
sounds
Raiden
about
get
right.
pissed on. And if you let him
There
get
aren't that
pissed on
many
long
infrared
enough,
beams. Maybe you can get past those without
characters
setting
make
off the
comments about
explosives.
it.
If you need to see exactly where the beams are, you can use the usual method. There's a fire extinguisher over there. Break it open and try scattering some of the extinguishing chemicals.
What's
What?
that?
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry. It's nothing.
So it is the Kasaka. Russian choppers.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
Looking at it. 35 degrees longitude. Latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic.
right on it.
So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype metal gear must be designed for independent deployment without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal.
I think this is where you get the USP.
Zaleska has landed. I'm on my way to the tanker holds. Report your status.
Control room, communications and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot.
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete. Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have no
I thought that was MGS4. No, MGS4 is kind of when they already are, huh?
I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild? You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
Freeze! Hands over your head, now! Toss your gun overboard, slowly. A woman. Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
We are nomads. Wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans. So you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing. It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean.
That knife has a gun?
And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I mean, I've seen
I think we deserve
I've seen the knives that have, like,
dodged that shot of mine.
spring-ejected
But
blades.
no one gets lucky twice.
Like, I know those
either.
exist.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We've shared everything, all the bad and all the good. I have no one, nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me. Whoever you are, you're not stopping us. Take this! Take this! Take this! Take this!
Nope. Yeah, I never beat this game on normal as a kid. I can already feel how much harder this is on normal.
Cipher. Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man,
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Okay. So...
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed
I'm
to
gonna
meet
let
up
this
with
cutscene
after
play
Shadow
out.
Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
I have to AFK for like
Everything's
2
changed.
seconds.
This is not gonna be
We'll
as simple
right
as we
back.
thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cipher.
A Marine Cipher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was EE.
EE?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap? To lure us out here?
I don't know.
I am
After
back.
I got the
I'm
tip,
back.
I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
I hear you.
I don't think there's any reason to be around here. Why does this boat have the symbol for Phi on it? Oh, thermal goggles. Nice. Okay. Looks like there's something over there. I didn't even know you could get thermal goggles at this point. Ah, crap. A wet box. There we go. Got some M9 bullets. Got some USB bullets. Ah, crap. How so? Is it coming through, like, scratchy or something? So I believe this is the room with the ice cube technology. Think? Is anybody else having that issue?
Freeze. Huh? What are you? Would you shoot the prisoner?
Okay.
Who's that? Enemy sight.
What's going on? Respond! We've lost contact with the crew lounge. Backup unit, check it out.
Shit. Well, now I've done it. This isn't gonna work.
Huh? Enemy personnel on board! All units, maximum alert! Send a replacement guard for the area.
Understood. A backup team is on its way to the stairs. Stay sharp.
Freeze. Huh? Oh.
I honestly, after Metal Gear Solid 1, the box just like never works anymore. So I'm frankly incredibly surprised that that worked.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Okay.
Ah.
Raven?
Freeze. Move! Freeze. Who's that? Enemies. Ow! Ow!
What's going on? Respond.
Ow!
We lost contact with the engine room. Backup unit, check it out.
Nope, it's time to go to my hidey hole.
No sign of the missing man. Nothing else to report.
I'm under enemy fire.
No.
Secure the perimeter.
Understood.
Damn it.
Assigning more personnel to the starboard entrance to the engine room.
Now they're gonna wake up the guys.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
Now I'm in a bad spot. He turns left, he turns right. Comes back. Oh no, actually, there was a reason I wanted to be up there. Damn it. Sorry. Because from here, you can see him. Shit.
There's somebody there.
Shit, 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 shit. That game. Ah, that's an annoying sound.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol of the small room on the port side.
Snake, there's another set of infrared sensors in place. If you touch that, the explosives will detonate and that ship will be pulverized.
I'm not in the mood to go sleep with the fishes, but there are too many sensors. Looks like I'll have to find another way.
No need to worry. There's a way through. Take a close look. Do you see the thing with blinking green lights right next to the explosives? That's the control unit for the sensors. Destroy that, and the sensors stop functioning. You can't get in close enough to touch it, so you'll have to shoot it out. But the M9's knockout rounds won't work. The USP you picked up should do the trick. Use that gun.
Let me see. Oh, I think I see it. Hang on. Let me save first.
Time to save?
Oh yeah, that's a way better idea than using the cigarettes. Also, hello, Davy Carl.
Okay. There's a saying that goes, even a bird
I was confusing
on
your name
high
for
dies
somebody
a
else in my
glutton's
chat,
death,
so I didn't say
as do
hello
the fish
before.
of the deeps. The lesson is, don't be greedy. The fish that belonged to a family called the Deeps died from overfeeding, and so did a bird that got high on something, probably fermented fruit.
Okay, if you say so.
I do, Snake. Don't take unnecessary risks just because you're greedy for more items. Remember the Deep family's fish.
Yeah, okay, it's at the end. And it's off. Okay.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the commandant.
Thank you for the follow.
Continue manning your posts until that time.
Super appreciate it. Me either. I haven't played MGS2 since I was like just getting into high school. I think the last MGS game I played all the way through was, oh geez, 4 maybe? I didn't bother with 5. And I never finished Peace Walker. I just ended up watching a Let's Play of it. There's the guy with the music. Ow!
Freeze.
Huh?
Oh.
Nothing to report.
Like, I hear gameplay-wise it's fun.
Nothing to report.
My thing with MGS5 having, especially now that I've seen it all the way through, I think I just don't like Metal Gear when it's like this weird open world
Nothing to
thingamajig. I don't know how to explain it. Because I didn't like that about Peace Walker, that it was like a mission-based thing.
Nothing to report. Nothing to report.
These guards are Skyrim NPCs. I think this is the unavoidable fight that I can't skip. Yeah. I don't like this fight.
The stern hatch. The lift is also under our control.
There's a boss rush mode?
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
I never played Substance. When I played this game the first time, I only had Sons of Liberty.
No one is aware of our presence.
So if that's a Substance thing, then that's probably why I don't know.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Who goes there?
Aim for the lights.
Good idea. I really, I don't know. It feels so forced that they're... Ow. Ah, grenade. What the hell? Holy shit. That's a grenade. I didn't want to do that. Ah. Well, time to go ham. Why did you look in the direction of the grenade? Oh, I can't even go that much further. That's probably why I can't move. Why does it keep making me look that way? This is why I don't like this fight. It's a dumb fight. I don't know how they expect you to do that without, like, getting beaten up badly like I did.
Who goes there? Oh, Zaleska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses.
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear...
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed?
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Okay, Snake. Let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into US military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it
know
that way.
everything.
And one more thing.
That's right.
The Commandant's already begun his speech. But you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes. Longer if he throws in a joke or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
How do you mess with the projector? Because I've never done that. I didn't even know you could do that.
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are
I need to use a bandage. Oh, well, I was bleeding.
Deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray,
gotcha.
hundreds, if not thousands of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure.
Why would they even set it up like this?
Those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind.
Oh, fuck.
I have a daughter. And it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the
Yeah, it seems like Twitch is really fucking with my stream. I'm sorry, guys.
I know that is my duty. You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Left. Up. Left. Up. Left. Let's continue. The National Missile Defense Program was initiated in the end of the 20th century.
Wow, you guys know so much about this game.
However, the NMD trial conducted in the year 2000 was a complete failure, and the success of the 1999 trials is now considered a chance happening. There was no technological solution in sight, and the program was already attracting strong criticism from Russia and China for its potential violation of the anti-ballistic missile agreement. The fact that any development in missile defense would trigger accelerated weapons development has been pointed out from the very...
I fucked up.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Fuck.
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled...
I only get one shot at this. Nope.
Stop kidding around. Snake?
Ours is not...
Okay, we'll use the box until we get close to them.
military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own raid project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of raid. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air backgrounds. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps.
Oh, do I have to go to the other side?
Closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind.
But there was a guard patrolling the other side.
This turned out to be longer than expected. At ease. Rest a little.
Okay, no. Thank God.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
I will probably play until the end of the tanker, and then
Metal Gear.
Probably end my stream there.
I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty.
Freeze.
The National Missile Defense Program was initiated in the end of the 20th century, projected to completion in 2005. However, the NMD trial conducted in the year 2000 was a complete failure, and the success of the 1999 trials is now considered a chance happening. There was a technological solution in sight, and the program was already attracting strong criticism from Russia and China for its potential violation of the Anti-Ballistic Missile Agreement. The fact that any development in missile defense would trigger accelerated weapons development has been pointed out from the very beginning. President Sears forced the NMD proposal through and succeeded in deploying the program. Some say that it was a military interest, with plans for the $100 billion program budget that actually arranged the legislative approval. The proliferation and development of Metal Gear technology...
I like how the guy on stage just doesn't notice this man in a gray jumpsuit sneaking around,
at work trying to exploit this
taking
to
pictures.
further their own power and influence. The human race is about to slide back into the endless arms race of that last century. And we cannot afford to play that Russian roulette again. The Metal Gear Ray you see is here to prevent that possibility. We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target the ship. Intruder to the right!
Oh.
Intruder to the left.
Oh. I actually thought I spooked him.
Intruder to the right. Intruder to the left. Should that actually happen, I expect you to be prepared. We cannot and will not give up Ray. Stay on your guard at all times. Getting back to the topic at hand.
Duck, oh my god, Snake, please duck.
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation.
Where is that goddamn computer?
I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age. Former President Sears did also act towards reducing the nuclear stockpile while nurturing the NMD concept. It was he who lowered Start 3's ceiling for tactical nuclear.
Ugh.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? Okay, first up. Oh, I don't think we can use this. What's next? Oh, I don't think we can use this.
Really? You don't have any comments about Raven?
What's next?
Weapons in order to bring Russia around to approving a revision to the 8
Wait, did I not get a photo from the front?
The world was headed for the end of the arms race when Shadow Moses happened. Even though the development of Metal Gear Rex is still outside the bounds of official truth, everyone in the international military community knows.
Good.
Specs spread across the globe like wildfire, and the nuclear race is on again. The only thing that can reverse its course is this Metal Gear.
Okay, I'm receiving the images. Okay, first up. Okay, this works. It's a great front view. Okay, now we have all the photos. Snake, the speech is about to wind up. Forget the photos and get out of there now.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
You know, considering that Metal Gear Ray is an amphibious... I was about to call it a mobile suit. It's an amphibious, like, Metal Gear, and this all takes place on a boat. Wouldn't it be smarter to have it be the Navy, not the Marines?
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the...
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back. Nobody move. Understood? This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Gray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Kurlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War. Metal Gear only has room for one! Kurlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
I do like that they keep Ocelot left-handed, even though he gets a new hand and all that jazz. Like,
Sergey,
they keep up
looks
the
like you were
consistency
long overdue for it.
that he won't shoot with his right hand because it's like this alien thing for him. And that slow motion was a little jittery. I don't know if that's like this PC port being weird or if it was always like that and I just don't remember.
Over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program.
Ouch! Get out of my mind, Liquid!
The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's on.
How many millions of dollars do you think it took to pay for Ray to roar?
Otacon, we have a problem.
Wait. I always thought that beam was like a laser beam. Are you telling me that Ray is shooting high pressure water?
Snake! Snake!
I just thought it was a laser beam.
No problems. Proceeding as planned, sir. Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Okay. I'm gonna actually close it there. Whoa, that messed up the screen. Okay. I have saved the game. Next time I stream it, we will continue. Let me turn these off. Turn that off. Turn that off. Hey, I said turn it off. There we go. Man. That, I think, is my longest stream. About 6.5 hours-ish. Something like that. Anyway, thanks for coming by, everybody. I had a good time. Oh, man, I'm so tired. I had a good time. Next time, I guess we'll be going back to normal stuff. Continuing more Fallout. I don't know what I'll do for the second game. Maybe GPO2. Maybe more Metal Gear. I don't know. For the new followers that join me today, I stream every other day. Or I try to stream every other day. It doesn't always happen. Sometimes things come up. Oh, looks like my avatar mouth broke. Hang on. Stop. Start. Is it good now? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I try to stream every other day. It doesn't always happen. I do make notifications on my Twitter. So if you follow me on my Twitter, here, let me switch back to the game menu thing. If you look above the birthday stream text, you'll see my handle. So if you follow me on Twitter, that's where I make all my announcements. If I cancel stream, I'm gonna say so there. Let me just turn that off real quick. Yeah, if I cancel a stream, I'll say so on Twitter. If I announce a stream, I'll say so on Twitter. If anything comes up, I'll say so on Twitter. If I'm like halfway through a game and you're like, man, I wish I could have seen the earlier parts, I upload all my previous recordings from my VODs here onto my YouTube archive. You can find the link for that in the description below. If you want to support me financially, right now I can't take subscriptions because, you know, I'm not affiliate yet, although I am getting there. But for now, I can take either donations, or I have a Ko-Fi, or I have a Patreon. So I have a few options. Whatever works for you, I guess. Let me see. Is that everything? Yeah, I think that's everything. Anyway, I'm really tired. I'm gonna go to, well, maybe not bed. Not yet. I'm definitely gonna do some stuff, and then I'm gonna go to bed because I have work tomorrow morning. So, well, I guess later this morning because it's past midnight. Whatever. Anyway, thanks for coming by, everybody. Bye bye.